Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is going to be a quick little get ready with me. It's just a natural, radiant, glowy type look, super easy. It took me less than 20 minutes. So we're just gonna jump right in. And I just want to say, I apologize for my hair. This is my natural hair. I got up really early this morning and did not feel like straightening or curling it. So this is what we're working with today. So clearly I already have my eyebrows done because Lord knows these are not natural. So we're just going to move right on to the primer. I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Put it mainly in my T-zone because I have oily skin. I love this primer, it is so smooth. Then after that, I'm going to spray my face with the Smashbox Primer Water. If you see me look over this way a lot, like in this direction, it's because I have a big mirror right there because I think I need a new contact prescription because I can't really see my viewfinder that well. So that's why I'm looking over that way. We're going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation. I am shade 1.0. I'm probably actually more 0.5, but when I bought this, I was 1.0, so I just make it work. Next, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in shade Fair. And I'm going to take my Tarte Beauty Blender that I talked about in my favorites video, if you guys watched it. To set that, I like to use that Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and the Kat Von D Shade Light brush, this end right here. And just kind of pack it on. Make sure you don't get any creases. No one wants to look creasy. Make sure you make these really weird faces when you do that because it makes it look better, I promise. I'm just kidding. So since this is a natural look, I'm not going to bake. I just set it with normal powder and we're just going to move on with our lives. Then after that, I like to go in with the Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation. I am in the shade Light and I like to use the Sigma F80 Flat Kabuki brush to do this. And I just kind of pack it on my face. This helps conceal a lot of that redness if my liquid foundation doesn't do it that day. Normally, my face is not as red as it was because I take medicine and I'm on creams for that, but I didn't do that this morning. So that's why I looked like a hot tamale. Oh, and I'm really sorry about this background, for real. There is nowhere in this dorm room that I can go that will look decent except for right here, so I have to use my closet doors. And in the first few videos I put up, I was sitting in a chair, but now I'm just sitting on the ground because that chair rocks back and forth, and I almost fell out of it like 8 times, so now we're on the floor. See, that covers up a lot of that redness. And since this is like a natural glowy type look, I'm not going for full coverage in the first place. Now we're going to move on to the eyes, and I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. This is just that all matte palette that they released a few months ago. And I'm first going to go in with the Morphe M433 brush. And I'm going to use the color Blow all over my lid. Sorry, this brush is dirty because I did that warm tone look the other day. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw it. So just put that all over your eyes. I like to put it up to my brow bone. So next I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna mix the colors Nudie and Commando. And I'm gonna put that in my crease because you just need a little bit of definition when you're doing a natural look. So make sure you blend that out. Then do it on the other side. So and then after that, I'm going to go in with the Sigma E40 just to kind of blend it out a little bit more. I'm going to go back in with that Blow, that first color we used, and blend out any harsh lines. Sometimes what I like to do, just because when I do a natural look, I don't want to do harsh eyeliner, I will take the Magnet shade in this palette and just kind of run it across the lash line to give a little definition. So moving on from that, I'm going to go into my mascara. Obviously, I'm going to use the Tarte Maneater mascara like I've mentioned in pretty much every video I've uploaded in the past week. So I'm going to go off camera to do that real quick because it's kind of hard to do it in the viewfinder. So be right back. Okay, I just want to show the difference in my eyes real quick before I do the other one. This is just the Tarte Maneater mascara. This is my normal. These are my normal eyelashes. You see the difference? Go get this mascara. Seriously, go buy it. $23, you won't regret it. It's amazing. So here's the look with mascara on. I love this mascara. It looks so good. I'm just going to do a little bit of bronzer just because, as you can see, I'm really pale. These are not the lights making me this pale. This is my actual skin. I'm going to use a little bit of the Laguna bronzer by NARS with the Kat Von D shade Light Brush, just to kind of warm up the skin. Nothing crazy. I don't want to contour right now. Just don't want to look like Frosty the Snowman. So now I look like Frosty the Snowman with a little tan. Put some in the hairline. This is my favorite bronzer. If you're really pale like me, there are two bronzers that are amazing, and they are this. Obviously this one, the Laguna bronzer by NARS, and the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. They look so good on pale skin. It never looks orange. It never looks muddy. It just looks good. And also put some around the jawline. Next, I'm going to use some blush from the Narcissist Cheek Studio palette. I love NARS blushes. They're probably my absolute favorite. I'm going to use a combination of this one and this one. Those are called 2 and 3. No, I did not make that up. And I don't know about you guys, but I put on a lot of blush because I feel like in the next 20 minutes or so, it really tones down and then it looks how I want it to look. I don't know why it comes off so strong at the beginning, but it just does. Oh, and the brush I used for that one is the Sigma F40, the large angled contour. Last but not least, I'm going to go in with the highlight, and this is the main star of this tutorial because with a natural look, you really want to look radiant and glowy. It's not really a matte type of look unless you like that, but you know, the thing right now is glowy, so that's what we're going to do. And I'm using the Pearl Spotlight palette by Casey Holmes and Smashbox, and the brush I'm using is the Morphe M438. Oh, and these palettes are back in stock, by the way, so go buy them. Seriously, go buy them. It's the best highlighter ever. Like, I'm not even trying, and you see how much highlighter that is? I just cannot deal with that. Then I'll put a little above my eyebrows, just because you want it to look natural. I've got a hair in my eyeball. You want to use it on the nose. And then you want to do your lip. I'm going to do a little under my eyebrow. And by a little, I mean a lot. And then I'm going to do some in the inner corner. And by some, I clearly mean a lot. I'll blend that out in a second. To top it all off, I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Lip Gloss in Sugar Sugar. And then of course I'm going to finish off with some setting spray. I barely have any left in this Urban Decay All Nighter, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish that off. And you guys just heard it run out, so now that is empty. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. Like I said, just natural, radiant, nothing too crazy. I did do a little more bronzer than I intended to, but yellow, who cares? But yeah, so this is it. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. I will link everything that I use down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.